Oh, hello, guys. I just want to get real quick and talk about. I don't watch TV, so I just saw a trailer with Taraji P. Henson in it, and it's called "The Best of Enemies," and it's about a story taking place in Durham, North Carolina, in the 70s, in 1971, about racism. Okay, it's time to stop supporting those kind of movies because, like I said, these movies, these stories, and even these people who get on YouTube and want to kind of tell these slavery stories over and over again, especially, and it's especially for black women at this point, talk about how what happened to black women in slavery over and over and over again. They keep, see what it is that you keep getting images of struggle and pain, but you don't get images of winning. You don't get images of living your best life. You don't get images of being powerful, a superpower. You don't get images of really who you really are and the reason why everybody else in the world is prospering except for black women. I know it's individual black women doing well, but I'm talking about black women overall. Okay, if they tell you who you really are, you are the reason why everybody else in the world, including all of these other nations, are doing so well, if they want to be honest. But they don't want to be honest about who you really are. So I just suggest this movie with Taraji P. Henson. I like her as an actress. She is one of my favorites, but I'm gonna have to stop supporting Taraji P. Henson in these movies. Okay. She is, I know she's pro-black, and it's hard to let these people go, but I can't support these ladies no more in these movies. What are some other black women? Gabrielle Union. They just, I cannot support them. They are wonderful actresses and I love them, but I can't do it no more. I am, I'm just the roles of constantly seeing yourself in struggle, and it's just reiterating how strong the black women need to be. Oh, the black women need to be strong for the community. Oh, black woman, you can't walk away because we need you. You can't forget the children. What about the children? I just I cannot. And then seeing, now I'm not saying black people are all involved in this, but yeah, it is trying to bring black women back to the no longer community, so she can fight the power, whatever power that is, so she can fight. But also, it helps to maintain other people's supremacy. It helps other nations to maintain where they are. So it ain't just black people that's involved in this propaganda. It's a lot of other people too that depend on black women staying at the bottom and continuing to be a mule for her community so they can stay on top. So it ain't just black people, black men. It's other people too that have a stake in this thing. So all I'm saying is, if you can help it, please. I know a lot of us love Taraji P. Henson. I'm one of them, but I'm not. And the reason why, it's about the dollars and it's about making a statement, but it's more than that. I keep talking about changing your external world. It starts with your internal world, and constantly that type of message to go into our mind, into our eyes. It just, like I said, your subconscious, and don't get me wrong, all of us, what you call it, all of us watch, certain things, we splurge and we get serious, and then sometimes we don't get serious and we watch things that might not be the healthiest, but it's just so we can kind of take our minds off of being so serious, just like if you eat healthy for like a whole month, you might want that fattening cake and ice cream. You might want that. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm not trying to talk against just enjoying yourself altogether, but I am saying that these images don't is it'd be best not to let that into your psyche anymore, because those type of stories get stuck in your subconscious. Your conscious mind knows this is a bunch of bull, but your subconscious mind controls 95% of your external world, and constantly and these people, especially these supremacists or these producers and stuff, and I didn't see who the producer was, could be a black person, I don't know, but what I'm saying is that other nations of people are in a line with this also, even no matter who the producer is, because I didn't check and see, and I didn't check and see who the director was either, but that's kind of beside the point. they have a stake in this. They have a stake in you staying in the mindset that you always have to struggle instead of being the powerful women that you are because they remain at the top. So you have to always feel like you have to fight somebody. You won't have to fight nobody else. Who you fighting? Only thing that you fighting is your shadow. That's really the only thing that you fighting is your shadow. And you really shouldn't fight that. You should transmute a lot of the negative things. But the only thing the black women need to worry about is really getting to know their dark side and working on that. That's the only power. That's the only power you need to fight. Not no other group of people. Okay, you can't look outside. Got to look within. But like I said, your subconscious controls most of your reality. It controls 95% of your external world. And looking at those images of constantly black women being sexualized, and black women in slavery, and black women in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and black women constantly seeing that and constantly hearing it, your subconscious accepts this as still being a problem. And some people feel like they still in the 70s and the 60s, and some people don't. But what I'm noticing is that the people that still want to live in that timeline try to force it on other people who want to forward. So looking at that kind of stuff is causing you to move backwards because your subconscious only takes a yes. Even if your conscious mind is analytical. So it can say, oh, well, I know that ain't happening now. It's just a movie. But your subconscious, which controls the majority of your external world, that controls majority of your reality, only accepts it as a yes. It is not analytical. But it don't control nothing but maybe 3 to 5%. The subconscious control most of your reality. And the subconscious, no matter what your analytical conscious mind say, your subconscious accept all of this is true. And it's going to eventually keep looking at that stuff. Eventually, it's going to shape your world and it's going to become in your world and you're going to have these same problems. But anyway, like I said, it's called The Best of Enemies by Taraji P. Henson. And some of you guys probably heard of it a long time ago. But like I said, I don't have no TV and stuff. So I just happened to see it in my recommendation. Because I was looking at the trailer for the movie with Viola Davis. And so, you know, when you start doing something, you get recommendations for other movies too. So anyway, that's how I saw that. But I'll talk to you soon. But yeah, just please, I know it's going to be hard. And Taraji P. Henson is a wonderful actress. And honestly, this movie might be a 5 out of 5 with the acting. It just might be a 5 out of 5. I'm not going to lie. But try to not look at this type of stuff no more. And with that being said, I'll talk to you soon.